god, that doesn't sound too good, Eslo. Hello everyone. Oh great, and just as I start it, I get caught by a guinea. Welcome back to more the Minish cap. And in this episode, we will be progressing onwards to the Royal Crypt. But before I do that, there is one thing I was meant to do in the previous episodes. You know where we was doing the side quests, there was this yellow house with this monk inside, and he wanted me to fuse red kingstones with him. I unfortunately didn't have the right red kingstone when we tried to do it, but since we've collected a couple of them now, we'll do that this instant. So we're going to head in here and fuse kingstones with him, because this is something you want to make sure you do before you get to the next temple, otherwise you'll miss out on this really useful item if you ask me. Now, it may look something like a ball or something, but it's actually a warp point. So, let's head over there. Okay, so in South Hyrule Field, wow, voice crack. Let's just hop in here. And we are now inside this house. And with chests that contain green kingstones. So they're not that rare, but you might as well collect them, I guess, because that's useful. So pretty much, in this house, we're supposed to be going here later in the game, but you want to go here first and do this small side quest, basically, to help you get an item. You'll see that this guy here is sick, which is Gregor, by the way. And you want to get your gas jar out and suck the ghost up. But you want to make sure that, you know, you keep in line with it and all that. And he'll grow, and then he'll stop being ill, basically. Well, well, well. Look at how the colour has come back to his face. How can I ever thank you? I still have a hard time believing he'd been possessed by a monster, though. Yeah, let's see. Let's see what he has to say for it. What? An evil spirit had taken hold of me? And you drove it away? You might be right. I can already feel my energy returning. I'll be able to get out of bed soon. What's your name? Link? Thank you, my boy. You saved me. And with that, he gives us 100 mysterious shells. So, you know, if you're low on mysterious shells, definitely do this side quest, as you'll get a whole bunch of it, and we'll get this important item later. But hold on, with 100 mysterious shells, let me just check. Ah, I have 999 mysterious shells, so what I want to do is go in and trade some to get some figurines. So I'm going to cut ahead until, you know, my mysterious shells are down to, I don't know, 200 or 300, basically, still nowhere near 999, because 999 is the maximum. And with that, my mysterious shells are down to 161, and I now have over 70 figurines. So it's a good thing I went off and spent the mysterious shells. Another thing I want to do before we enter the Royal Crypt, yes, I got to do another thing, is spend a bit of my rupees, because I've hit the maximum of 999, and there's not a lot I can buy at the moment. So how about I go spend it on a red kingstone for 300 rupees, and then another one, which is a blue kingstone, for 200 rupees, and a green kingstone for basically just 100 rupees, because I really don't want to come across, you know, like, you found 100 rupees in the chest, because it will be a waste. There's nothing for me to buy with it and all that. But just for the curious, when you do buy the kingstones, you can just go back out of the town, and when you go back in, they'll respawn. So if I go all the way up to the Goron Merchant again, sorry about that, I had a bit of an interruption. But yeah, they basically respawn, so you can go get some more if you want. But I'm already down to like below 500, so we're going to leave it as that. But with all that stuff done, now we can get into the Royal Crypt. See you guys in a bit. Okay, now that we're back at the Royal Crypt, and go away, Guinea, how about we go inside? And we come across these new enemies which will try to grab us, but if we hit them with our boomerang, it makes life a lot easier. Because, you know, they become stunned and they can't really grab us and all that. So you just make sure, you know, if you have a boomerang or something, use it on these guys, as it will make it a bit easier. And you may recognise this song if you've watched my Zelda NES playthrough. Or, you know, if you've played The Legend of Zelda for the NES. Because it's the dungeon theme, but remastered on the Minish cap. again, you know, another remastering. And we're going to come across these things called fake doors. Or as they're actually called, because I was looking at the figurine section, mimics. So if I ever want to look up like the names of things, I could just use the figurines. So I guess that's one advantage of me, you know, collecting them in my spare time and all that. But still, this is a bit where we're going to have to do a lot of puzzling with the two duplicates. So simply here, it's like the one in Fortress of Winds, but instead of just, wait, what was it? Instead of just being one person, we now have 3 people. And here's one thing I like to do. If you just collect it with your duplicate, for some reason Link manages to grab the key down there. I don't know, I always found that amusing myself. But still, it's a lot of fun. So again, you know, we're going to have to duplicate ourselves again, and do it this way instead. But on top of that, we got a spike to make life a bit harder. So let's see if I can do this right. Yep, so you just got to avoid it like that, step on it, and grab the key with your duplicate. I don't know why, I just really find that funny. Either that or I'm going crazy. And simply, you know, you just use the 2 keys to open the doors. I don't know what happened to my voice there. And you take out these ropes. Again, why do I call them ropes? I mean, they're snakes. Sure, snake would have been better, not rope. Because a rope's different. It's a string. Still, you know, Zelda enemy names are really weird. So after lighting these torches, we come across these guys again, and basically you just have to hit them with your boomerang and try to kill them. And, well, for some reason I thought I didn't get my boomerang out. I don't know why I didn't do this actually. I should have got the boomerang out with my flame lantern. Because really, you know, I'm not really going to be using a flame lantern that much. They will try to grab you though, and I thought I was about to there, but they didn't. Whenever they grab you, you just got to move back and forth and you should escape. Ooh. I like that. The pots are arranged to make it look like the Triforce. I always found that pretty cool. Nice touch in the game. But still. Oh well, look, there's the Hylian Crest. I've just noticed that. That's brilliant. In my practice bar, I just went through this bit before. Oh, it's alright. But I completely missed that there was the Hylian Crest imprinted on the floor. Oh god, that was really weird. O young one, child who seeks to rescue my descendant Zelda, welcome. My name is Gustaf. I was king of Hyrule countless ages ago. I grant to you this kingstone. Seek the source of the flow in Hyrule. Only then will your path open. Save Zelda. All of Hyrule is counting on you. And so we came all this way to get a golden kingstone. Meaning it's not just any old kingstone, it's one that's used in the adventure. Fascinating. An ancient king of Hyrule? How strange. And the source of the flow? What do you suppose that could mean? Ah, I guess we'll find out in a minute. And here we are, but they have to walk me right next to a guinea, don't they? Oh dear. But still, at least these guys only take 3 hits and I've got plenty of heart containers. Seriously, if I did a 3 heart run of this, I would have died ages ago. I might try that actually, just to see how difficult it is one day. Although even though we've used kingstones with this ghost, how about we do it again? Oh, and his name's Spookter. So, you know, even if I want to look up names, I don't have to do it with figurines, because when you fuse kingstones, it shows the names of, you know, who you're fusing kingstones with. So, that's all good. I don't know why I've been such a nasty little prankster all the time. All of a sudden, I feel like a weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I feel like I've made up for all my awful deeds. Hey, Spookter. See you in paradise. Whoa, that was a really creepy face just there. Especially in a kid's game. They fit perfectly. I have a good feeling about this. So that basically triggers this event where this ghost in Hyrule Town, where the cuckoo bit was, will warp somewhere else. Meaning we are now able to access the home. However, all there is in the home is just you get to this spot and it's a random kingstone fusion. And it's a green kingstone fusion, meaning it's nothing important. So we're going to skip out on that one for now. Although, talking of Kingstone fusions, what we want to do is fuse Kingstones with Din, Nehru and Farore. And yes, Din still hasn't got a house. I think you don't give it to her. So for the rest of her life, she's just going to be standing there, while all of her other friends have shelter. Poor Din. But that butterfly will appear in Wind Ruins, and it will give us something good. So we want to fuse Kingstones with Nehru and Farore, and see what they trigger as well. So let's head over to Nehru's house. Is this Nehru? Yes, it is. Thought so, because that was the colour of the roof. Either that, or I just somehow knew it for some reason. Another butterfly will appear in Royal Valley. I'm going to make my way back there again. Great. And finally, let's just fuse Kingstones with Farore, because we're going to get another Joy Butterfly. And yes, that's what they call, by the way. Now this one's quite convenient, because it appears just outside the area of Wind Ruins. So first of all, I want to go get the one that's in Royal Valley. So I've got to make my way back there again, because there's no warping point. See you guys in a bit. Go. Oh, Guinea. Okay, so now we're back here again. Let's just collect this butterfly, and we will get a Joy Butterfly. You can now swim faster than before. So basically, what they do for each of these butterflies, they'll give you these special powers that, well, not really special powers, but they make your life a bit easier by speeding things up a bit. So, first of all, we can swim faster. And if we go get the other one, we can now dig faster than before with the mole mitts. So with that, how about we go over to the last one, which is just, you know, right next door to Castor Wilds. So I want to go over there with my Pegasus boots. It's pointless with me editing it because it's right here. And finally, we can shoot arrows faster than before. And I'll prove it to you if you want. I mean, I've got Mighty 9, that's enough. So basically it goes like that now. So instead of like a small delay, we can now shoot arrows a bit faster, making it a bit easier to aim at enemies. So, that's all good. The one final thing we want to do is go back... Whoop, there it is again. We want to go back to Swiftblade, just outside of Hyrule Castle, and fuse Kingstones with him to see what happens. So if we head back down here again, and we'll fuse Kingstones with Swiftblade. I think it's Swiftblade, but it will correct me by this. Yeah, see it says Grimblade. So it's really reliable actually with fusing Kingstones, because if I get enemies wrong, or character names wrong, I don't have to worry about putting up an annotation, as it will say in the Kingstone fusion. So that's pretty cool. Ooh, a waterfall's opened up. So how about we go to Vale Falls and see what's in there. If we backtrack the way we came, where we got the piece of heart and mole mitted and all that, there will be this waterfall that's opened due to the Kingstone fusion. And inside we will find another one of Swiftblade's ancestors. He is Splitblade, and he's going to teach us a secret power. So indeed we want to learn this. Basically all he's going to do is upgrade our speed on how long it takes to charge the duplicate, you know, magic meter, basically. Your split gauge. This is it, your split gauge has been sped up. Your sword gauge will fill with power more quickly. So pretty much if I do this, look how fast it goes. Seriously, the noise just can't keep up with what the split gauge is like. But still, with that done, I guess we will see where this golden kingstone that we got from Gustaf goes. So we want to backtrack to the top of Vale Falls. So if we go back to the area where I bombed the boulders and, you know, explored a bit, there will be that massive door that I talked about earlier. Seems suspicious. Let's try fusing kingstones with it. A stone door! So, this was what they meant by all that source of the flow business. Well, this waterfall certainly is the source of all Hyrule's water. According to King Gustav, the final element lies somewhere behind the falls. We've dawdled long enough, Link. Let's go find that element. However, it's been around 18 minutes, probably a bit shorter after editing, and I think we are going to end this episode off here. So, in the next episode of the Minish Camp, we will be going upward through Vale Falls and seeing what lurks at the top. So take care, guys, and I will see you in the next one.